I hope everyone's doing well. I just came on here to vent because I ain't got nobody else to talk to. So, if you want to join the live, please come in. Everyone is welcome. I just need to get some shit off my chest. Hopefully YouTube don't flag this live because it probably will be a lot of cussing going on. I was gonna go live on Twitch, but I don't have any followers on there. I was gonna go live on TikTok, but only one person came into the live. But I really don't want to start venting yet because ain't nobody in here. But I know people can always go back and rewatch the video. But I need interaction right now, not later. I need interaction now. I need dialogue. I need a back and forth. Again, this sucks when you ain't got nobody to talk to. Just really do. Because when you need to vent, when you need to talk to somebody and you ain't got nobody to talk to, it's like it's like you gotta hold it in. It's like you gotta hold it in and just deal with it. And that really sucks because then after a while, it kind of like low key makes you want to crash out a little bit. And I'm not trying to crash out. I can't afford to be crashing out right now. Hi, evolving lady. How you doing? How you doing this Wednesday? Oh shit. Hi, Alex. Oh, how's everything with me? That's why I came on here, honestly, because I need to vent, and I don't have. I really don't have nobody. Sorry, I was trying to turn my phone around. I really don't have nobody to talk to because the one person I usually do vent to, as you know, is no longer here. I'm good. How are you? Hi. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's Wednesday is going well. Y'all, let's see. I'm in Las Vegas. It's 5:47 right now. I'm in Las Vegas. Oh snap! It's 5:47 right now. I need to vent, y'all. Today was a little hectic. First of all, let me first and foremost, if you don't know, I am currently pregnant. Yeah, I'm by myself right now. Well, no, my daughter is in her room, but other than that, yeah, it's just me and her. So, for those of you who don't know, I am currently pregnant. I am, I think, 2 months pregnant with twins. Right. Um, my pregnancy is high risk, and I was told I have to remain stress free. Listen, I do not care about no trolls. I really don't. I don't. I think honestly, YouTube better watch out because they might flag this live because it's probably gonna be a lot of cussing going on. How I'm feeling right now, but I'm supposed to remain stress free. Um, and it's not going well, you know, that far, especially today. Today everything started off fine, and it's crazy because I'm not really one to put my business out there unless it really, really, really bothers me. I know, but no stress. I know. Okay, so how do I make you a mod? How do I make you a mod? Because at this point, I'm already stressed out. Today was another one of them days. But like I said, I really don't like to get on the internet and tell my business unless it really, really bothers me. Alright, let me see. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, now you're a mod. Hi, Juggernaut. Hi, Sacred. Okay, so today I'm gonna get to the point. Today was laying here minding my business, and take out your towel. What? What up, but mama? How you doing? So I was laying here minding my business, and my fiance started talking about um he started to express himself as far as he don't like it how people been treating me lately. I don't even know how we got on the subject of this or whatever, but but I don't have a problem with anybody expressing themselves. It's how you express yourself, right? So I'm laying here minding my business, I'm listening, and he starts off with MFers acting like itches. Motherfuckers acting like bitches, right? People who owe you money and da da da. Cause it's right now it's two people that owe me money. One of them I already know I'm not gonna get it from because um we no longer speak, and I'm not gonna say I checked her because my thing is I don't check people. People who feel like they're being checked when you're just simply trying to have an adult conversation. If you feel like you're being checked, your maturity level is not at the same is not on the same level as mine. If you come to me as an adult and you have if you have an issue or something and you come to me like an adult and you want to talk about it, cool. I'm not going to feel like you're checking me. You know what I mean? But again, this I'm going to just say 2026 started off wrong. It started off wrong because I've been constantly having to put people in their place. Again, I'm not gonna say check them. I'm gonna say put people in their place. Like I need y'all, not y'all. I need people to stop trying me. And then I'm somebody who stays to themselves, minds their business. I don't cause trouble with nobody. You know what I mean? I'm a mother who goes to school. You know, home mostly at home. I'm a homebody, and I mind my business. You know what I mean? Us as adults, we're supposed to be able to communicate with balance. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's like, so earlier this year, I had to put this grown lady, she was like in her 40s, I had to put her in her place because for some odd reason, my name kept coming up. And if you don't know the situation, I did do a video on it, talking about it. And I think I read, text messages and what was said and stuff like that. So that way y'all knew the context of what that whole issue was. Then I got into another situation between my brother and his ex-girlfriend to where, because I'm very sympathetic and I'm very empathetic as well. I feel for people. You know what I mean? I have a heart. You know what I mean? And I always don't be one-sided. I'm not gonna just hear one person's side and just be like, oh yeah, that's what it is. And no, I like to hear the other person's side of the story because there's two sides to every story. So with that situation, I got cut off from my brother. My little brother, me and my little brother currently do not talk. He cut me off because he thought, or he felt as though my loyalty was lying more so with the ex-girlfriend than with him, which is and will not ever be the case. You know what I mean? I am very family oriented. I do not play when it comes to my family. But my thing is, this lady, the talking about the ex-girlfriend, she popped up at my crib. She popped up at my front door. I wasn't even home. My husband was home, with my daughter. At the time, I was at the auto mechanic shop, trying to get my car fixed. And my phone is just blowing up. It's my husband, and come to find out, it's her. She crying and woo. Your brother broke up with me. I'm like, bro, what is going on? I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna have to wait until I get home. I'm not, I'm not home. So anyway, I'm not about to dive all into that. But moral of the story is, she was lying about some stuff. Now she told me certain things or whatever, and showed me proof of stuff, saying, showing that she wasn't lying about certain stuff or whatever. And then I told her, okay, well, just chill right now. Don't do anything, because I know sometimes women can be hot headed and go buck wild, go crazy. So I was like, just chill out. Don't do anything rational, or don't do nothing crazy. This girl turned around and went. First she called my brother's job, kept calling, and then she popped up on him, held him hostage for 2 to 3 hours so he would talk to her. Mind you, I told her, I said, let me work my sisterly magic and let me see if I can get a sit down between you and him. I said, but at the time I was like, but for right now, don't do nothing. Go home, go chill, go do whatever you need to do, eat, rest, or whatever. Nope. She did all that stupid shit, which made things even worse. But then at the end of it all, so that was like a slap in the face, because it's like you popped up at my crib in tears and all this and all that, and I'm sitting, I damn near sat outside with you almost all day long. You left, went to go get your daughter, picked her up from school, whatever, took her home or took her to her dad's house, came back that same night, and we finished our conversation, and then you went home. Then you proceed to tell me that you're pregnant by my brother. Okay, so he already thinks you're a liar, right? So I'm going to need you to show me some proof. Give me a doctor's note showing that you are pregnant, confirming that you are pregnant, or whatever, whatever. She said, all right, I'll give it to you, whatever, woo, woo. Mind y'all, this was a month ago. A month ago that she was supposed to either send it to me by phone or come drop it off. Never got that proof. So now I feel like you are a liar. So I done sat here, tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, tried to get my brother to sit down with you because some of the things that was being said, you weren't lying about. But then to turn around, you didn't give me proof confirming your pregnancy. But then you had the nerve this morning to hit my phone. Hey, Renee, just checking up on you. Oh, no, hey, Renee, just hope you're doing well. Just checking up on you. Again, the nerve of people. The nerve of people. Last time I talked to you, you were supposed to be giving me proof, showing me proof that you were pregnant by my brother. But then you randomly out of nowhere pop up, hit my phone up, checking up on me with no explanation, no nothing. Y'all, I didn't cuss her out. I ain't do none of that. Because again, I'm supposed to remain stress-free. And I told her, I said, respectfully, don't hit my phone no more. I said, you were supposed to show me proof about you being pregnant, and I never got it. But you randomly hit me up. Here, let me recover this message. That way I don't, give y'all the wrong. Yes, I said respectfully, don't hit my phone no more. I was like, you're a liar, and I don't fuck with liars. I asked you to send me proof of your pregnancy, and you never did. Haven't heard from you since, and you think you can just hit my phone up out of nowhere. I said, is you cool? I said, I ruined my relationship with my brother because of you. So please don't contact me no more. Thank you. That's all that's all, and I blocked her. I didn't give her the time or the satisfaction to reply back, no nothing, because I don't have time for it. I really don't. I don't. So that's person number 2. I ain't gonna say that I cut off. Because again, my brother cut me off. Everybody else that I don't talk to, I cut off. Her. The 40-something-year-old woman who thought or felt as though I was checking her, cut her off, and she still owed me money. And then the third person was my sister, my oldest sister. Mind you, it's 4 of us. My little sister is the one who passed away. There's my older sister, Tootie, and then I'm the second oldest, and then there's my brother, and then my little sister. I cut my oldest sister off because last time I saw her was Thanksgiving. I went over there to my mom's house and stuff, cooked Thanksgiving and stuff, and we had fun, whoop whoop whoop. Stayed the night and all that. Christmas rolled around. She texted Merry Christmas. All right, cool. New Year's came around. Didn't hear nothing. I think her and my mom, I ain't gonna say got into it. My mom said something to her that she didn't like, so she packed up her clothes and went over her dude house and was staying there. But now she back at my mom's house. But I had to cut her off because not that long ago, when I got my car, the car that I have now, when I went and got my car, I told my husband, I was like, we should go up to mommy house so I can show her, my car that I got. So I can show her and Anthony. Anthony's my brother. My new car. We go up there. First of all, we wasn't even up there for that long. Stayed downstairs the entire time. Did not go upstairs at all because the only time I go upstairs in my mom's house is to wash clothes. So there wasn't a need for neither one of us to go upstairs. And we stayed downstairs the entire time. My mom was down there with me and my brother. Well, he was asleep when we first got there. Then after a while, he got up and came out there and we was talking. So we leave, come back home. I think that next day, because I think we went there Friday. That next day or that Saturday or whatever, my older sister texts me. Now, mind you, I haven't talked to her. And anyway, the last time I called her, because she wasn't speaking to my mom had me try to reach out to her and get in contact with her, just to make sure she all right, she good, because my mom wanted to check up on her. But again, she wasn't speaking to my mom. So she was like, call your sister, da da da, and just check up on her for me. I was like, I don't see what for. She not gonna answer the phone. That girl there got bad communication problems. I don't even understand why you got a phone and you don't like to answer. Anyway, I digress. So I get a message the next day. Basically, to sum it up, she accused my husband of stealing from her. She gonna say, I know that you nor mom follow him around the house. So she thought or thinks my husband, while we was there, went upstairs into her room and stole weed from out of her room, because she was like, weed don't grow legs and just walk off. Ma'am, you could have smoked it all. And then you gonna say our brother don't smoke. He does now. Since he was with that girl, either he don't smoke it or he eats edibles. He do now. One of them could have did it, but out of anybody, you blame my husband. That pissed me off right there, because you didn't ask. No, nothing. You just hit my phone up accusing my husband of stealing. First of all, the fact that you think my husband would randomly go upstairs, go in your room, and steal from you while I'm downstairs in the house is crazy. You really think he would disrespect not only me, but my mother, our mother, and you, to steal from you? And like I told her, mind you, she already had pissed me off one time before, because, again, I don't hear from you weeks and months at a time, and you randomly hit my phone up and you asking me for money. What? And I told you that, not gonna lie, that kind of hurt my feelings. And your response was, okay, thank you, my bad. That was the last time I had a conversation with her. Okay, thank you, my bad. After that, I stopped talking to her. But then to finally hear from you, you accused my husband of stealing weed. And instead of texting back, I wasn't even going to call because I knew she wasn't going to answer. I sent an audio message, because here's my thing. I wanted you to make sure you heard my voice, so that way you can feel and hear my tone when I say this to you. I cussed her out from the rooter to the tutor. I told her, I said, don't you ever hit my MFing phone no more. I don't hear from you for months, and this is what you come up with? And then had the nerve had the nerve, had the balls, not only accuse my husband of stealing from you, but had the nerve to say, y'all, so y'all owe me money. Had the fucking nerve and the balls to say, so y'all owe me some money. Right there, when I read that message, I said, okay, so you must think my name Boo Boo the Fool, right? You knew you couldn't ask me for money right off jump. You needed a reason to get money from me. So you accused my husband of stealing weed from you. So now all of a sudden, we owe you money because you knew you couldn't ask me straight up, can I get some money or can I borrow some money? Because you knew I was going to tell you no. Because you don't know how to pay people back. I cussed her the fuck out. I sure enough did. I said, don't hit my motherfucking phone no more. I said, the only time you hit somebody up is when you're begging. I said, so get your begging ass off my phone. And of course, my sister the type who act like she can beat any and everybody. Ma'am, I don't care about none of that. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care. We not kids no more, man. We all are grown. Some are more grown than others. Maturity level wise. And you ain't there, ma'am. I can tell you that. As the oldest, you're not there. So yeah, there's that. So that's another person I had to cut off. Now let me get into today, right? So today I'm minding my business. I'm laying down on my right side, and my husband, he was like, I don't like how uh people be trying you and people be acting like people be acting like bitches. I don't care if you say they are bitches or acting like. You're still referencing somebody and calling them a bitch. And I'm warning you. I'm giving you heed. Like, take heed to what I'm telling you. I'm telling you to stop. Because I knew one of them people, one of the people that he's talking about is a family member of mine. A very close family member of mine. Fuck it, I'ma just say it. My brother. Because yes, my brother still owes me $110 that he asked me for, and he was supposed to pay me back and has not yet to pay me back. So I'm like, don't do that. And I keep telling him calmly, don't do that. Because you disrespected my brother. And this is the second time you have disrespected him. My thing is, just because me and my brother are currently not speaking on speaking terms right now, does not mean it gives you the right to be disrespectful. And like I told him, he told me, oh, so now I can't express how I feel. Got it. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't try to flip it. We not finna do that. I don't care that you feel the need or want to express yourself. Express yourself. But be respectful. Because I don't disrespect none of your family members. They gonna say, oh, well, what can you say about them? What can you say about them? Well, shit, from the shit that you be telling me, there's plenty I could say. But I don't. Why? Because I'm not disrespectful. Unless it causes me to be disrespectful. Unless I am put in a situation where I gotta be disrespectful, I'm not just gonna voluntarily be disrespectful. That's the difference between me and you, sir. so true. What family has going on is separate from the family that you've created. Yeah, and it's like, and I kept trying to tell you, I need you to stop, because you keep, you disrespecting me. Again, I don't care if you're saying like bitches or are bitches. You're still referencing my brother as a bitch. Don't do that. You can talk about anybody else who's been trying me, who owes me money, but my brother and won't be one of them. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. And again, nah, I done warned you. Now, what I'm about to say next, was I right? No, I wasn't right for doing that. I was not right for doing what I did. So I'm laying here and he's sitting over here on this side, sitting up, and he keep talking about, I'm not just talking about your brother. And I'm looking at him, I don't give a fuck who else you're talking about. I don't care that you have a list of people that you're talking about. My brother is on that list. So you're referencing my brother as being a bitch. Stop disrespecting him. This is the second time that you have disrespected him. Not like called him out his name. This is the first time he has referenced him as being a bitch. But this is the second time you have disrespected him. The first time I checked you. Now the second time I'm like, okay. So I'm laying here and I don't know what came over me. But I was like, like I grabbed it. I didn't sock him. I didn't slap him. I grabbed him towards me and let go. Was I right for that? No. Absolutely not. I know that. I should not be putting my hands on nobody. But it's like, sir, if I keep telling you, again, I'm not justifying my actions at all. I'm telling y'all what led up to it. If I'm telling you more than once, stop. Stop. Tread lightly. Stop disrespecting my brother. Stop disrespecting my brother. And you keep saying, I'm not just talking about him. Sure, your comprehension level is not there. You keep saying, I'm not just talking about your brother. That means you're talking about my brother and others. But what I'm telling you is to stop talking about my brother. Stop disrespecting my brother. You can talk about whoever else is on that list. You can talk about whoever else. But when it comes to my family, stop. I don't care whether we're talking or not. You're not going to disrespect them. Just because you call your brothers and your cousins bitches and shit, and they allow that shit, that's y'all. That's how y'all roll. Not over here. You're not about to disrespect my family. Sorry. So once I did that, once I grabbed him towards me and I let go, after that I got up. I got up because I'm like, I need to excuse myself. Because I feel like this is about to go all the way left. Did it still go all the way left? Yes, the fuck it did. Because this nigga proceeds to get up, put his pants on. Oh, you want to put your hands on me? Oh, you want to put your hands on me? Gets up, put his pants on. I'm standing up right here. He walks around the bed. You know how if somebody walks past you and like brushes you? That's what he did to me. And I went like this. That's it. I said, all right. Because mind you, I did grab you. I didn't punch you. I didn't slap you. I didn't do none of that. I said, okay. And I walked off. He get the you get unfortunately my husband is he's not emotionally intelligent. He don't know how to control his emotions, and then on top of that, he has ADHD. That's not an excuse, but having ADHD don't help either. But he don't know how to control his emotions. Once he gets mad, that's it. The yelling, The temper tantrums, the throwing shit, hitting doors, walls, all that. Now, mind you, you doing all that in no offense, in my apartment. You put a hole in the fucking wall. Guess who got to pay for it? Or guess who got to fix it? I do. I already patched up a hole that he put in my wall. There's doors that don't close all the way. Doors don't lock anymore from him constantly slamming it. So it's like you keep tearing my shit up, but you ain't no handyman, so you can't fix it. And you ain't got no money to fix it. Like, yeah, he got a job, but the job he got they don't give out shifts. They don't give out shifts. So basically, he got a job, but he don't got a job. You know what I mean? He's been trying to get another job, but it ain't working out too well. But everything just went to shits. It just went left. So we in here hooting and hollering at each other. And I'm like, all I was trying to tell you, and mind you, I got up and went in the living room to separate. You know, go in the living room, I turn the TV out there, start watching TV out there. Here you come, bringing your ass out here, hooting and hollering and yelling. You're mad because I kept telling you to stop disrespecting my brother. Stop disrespecting my brother. Did that justify me grabbing you? No, it did not. I had no right of touching you. But when you keep poking and keep poking and keep poking and keep poking, and if I continuously keep warning you and keep warning you, at some point you're going to get a reaction that you do not want, sir. Not everybody is okay with disrespect. And this little motherfucker has a very disrespectful mouth. I do too. But he is very disrespectful. You can't just say whatever you want, sir, and feel like you ain't gonna have no consequences. That is not how the world works. I kept telling you stop disrespecting my brother. That's all I was trying to do. Tell you to stop disrespecting my brother. You too steady focused on, oh, I'm not just talking about him. I don't give a fuck who you're talking about. One of them is not going to be my brother. That's what you're not getting. That's what's not going through your skull. Like I told you, there was plenty of other ways you could have expressed that without being disrespectful. Honey, I don't like the way these people been playing with you. People still owe you money and hasn't given you your money yet. I really don't like that. But no, you wanna motherfuckers acting like bitches. We gotta cut off people that why you gotta say all that? And then you talking about my brother. Stop disrespecting me. Again, just because you are okay with calling your brothers or your brother and your cousin bitches, and they call you bitch and all this extra shit too, just because y'all are okay with calling each other bitches, does not mean everybody else is okay and say the same shit to their family. I don't. I've never disrespected my brother like that. And then he gets even more mad because because I'm like, you keep letting people run over you and use you, and then who the fuck is using me? You act like people come to me every day with their hand out asking me for money. No. You think I'm still helping my brother even though he cut me off He's not speaking to me. You sitting here mad thinking that I'm still helping him. All because um my brother and my sister's paperwork comes to my apartment when it comes to like their food stamps and stuff. And the only reason why it comes to my apartment is because on their case, I am their authorized representative. Meaning, I can basically kind of speak on their behalf when it comes to uh, their food stamps and stuff like that. Because at one point, I was filling out the applications for them to get food stamps and Medicaid. And I was doing the recertifications, especially for my brother, because at one point my little sister, the one who passed away, was handling all that for them over there. Mind you, we in two separate households. I handle my own stuff over here. They was handling theirs. My little sister was in charge of their food stamps. But since she passed away, that role kind of fell on me. But then, once my brother decided to cut me off, I figure, okay, well, I'm not about to keep helping you get food stamps. You gonna have to, either you or my mother, our mother, is gonna have to learn how to do the paperwork so when it's time to recertify, y'all know how to do it. And I don't have to do it. Because I don't want you to ever think that we don't speak. Oh, but I'm gonna keep doing shit for you. I'm gonna keep recertifying your food stamps for you. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That ain't how that works over here. I'm not doing, and my husband kept saying, you keep doing shit for him. What am I doing? You act like I'm paying the nigga bills. And he ain't talking to me. No. Just because the paperwork keeps coming to my apartment does not mean I am helping him. If anything, I'm helping my mother. Because my mother eats off of them food stamps too. The fuck? So he get all mad, he blow a gasket, smacking doors and stuff. And listen, we already had the police here one time before. And that shook me to my core because everybody already know what be going on with police and black people, especially in your own home. That was the first time no police ever came to my apartment. Why? Because you in here hooting and hollering and yelling and shit because you don't know how to control your emotions, because you don't know how to just sit here and talk like an adult, like having a conversation like an adult. You always feel the need that you gotta yell and this and that and that. Like, not everybody needs to know what the fuck's going on. You don't hear nobody else in this bitch arguing. And if we do, we can't hear it. Why? Because they're not that damn loud to where as though you can hear them arguing. But no, not you. Everybody can hear. It got to a point where the office manager had to say something to me. One time I went in there and she was like, yeah, I'm starting to get grievances about the loud arguing. It's getting to a point where people is getting uncomfortable and they're wanting to move. So now you're putting me and my child in jeopardy of possibly maybe getting put out. Because if after a while you get too many noise complaints, you can get put the fuck out. You got me fucked up, sir. If you don't learn how to control yourself and control your temper and your volume, if you cannot sit here and have a mature adult conversation with me, I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not about to sit here and go back. First of all, I'm not trying to be with the arguing shit. I understand relationships aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. I have my own flaws and imperfections as well. My mouth is bad. I'm very sarcastic. I got a smart ass mouth. But I don't do shit intentionally. I only do that when I'm being provoked. That's the difference. That's what people don't understand. Other than that, I stay to my fucking self. I'm not just randomly, voluntarily sarcastic and got a smart ass mouth with any old body. No. You have to either say something to me that provoked me to do that or do something to me. I'm not just gonna randomly be sarcastic and have a smart ass mouth with you. No. That's weird. Why would I do that? Especially if it wasn't provoked. Like, but yeah. So after we had that little blowout or whatever, I kind of had to like pin him down because he was smacking the shit out of my door. And I'm like, bro, stop. You making all this noise. What if somebody calls the police again? Stop. I had to literally pin him down and tell him, calm down. Calm the fuck down. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. But here's what messes me up. We get into this big ass blowout. You about to leave out. Now, mind you, at this point, he already done disrespected me. He done, I'm all type of bitches and all this and all. I'm all this and all that and whoop de whoop whoop. Um, my priorities aren't right. Mind you, I'm the only one who pay bills in here. I take care of my daughter, make sure she needs everything she needs. But my priorities aren't right. That sounds a little funny. Wouldn't you think? No, I'm not saying that because I expect him to pay anything in here. I don't, because I don't depend on nobody for shit. Because if you depend on people, that's how you. I don't want him to pay my bills. Because no offense, if I was to depend on him to pay the bills, they wouldn't get paid. Um, but after that whole blowout, he about to leave. And I'm like, give me my keys. Meaning the keys to my apartment. Give me my keys. No, for what? No, for what? No, for what? Give me my keys. You can leave. You can go wherever you was going. But you're going to leave my keys. Why? Because if you feel comfortable enough to disrespect me in my own home, you should feel comfortable enough to... Let me tell you something, sir. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to get a key to my apartment. It's a privilege. Because I don't just give my house key to any old body. Mind you, when my mom and them lived here, my mom had my spare house key. They lived with me. But guess what? When my mom and them moved out of here, guess who gave me my keys back? She tried to keep them. No. Give me my keys to my apartment. Give me my keys. I don't have no keys to your house. Give me my keys to my apartment. Because now I don't want you to ever think you can pop up over here and just walks all up in my apartment whenever you want to. No. Just like I gotta do this to your house, you gonna do it to mine too. Mother or not. It's called privacy and boundaries. But about my fiance, since you feel so comfortable to disrespect me and my crib, and when I say my crib, putting holes in my wall, slamming doors, throwing shit, you know what I mean, punching walls and stuff like that. Since you feel comfortable enough with disrespecting my crib, you should be comfortable enough to knock on this damn door. Again, I'm not kicking you out. I'm telling you, give me my keys. Leave my keys. You can come back. It's just that when you come back, that's what you gotta do. You gotta knock. You gotta knock. Cause clearly you're not respectful enough to where as though you have the right to have the keys to my place. Then you hooting and hollering, I'll fuck your whole apartment up. I'll break every goddamn thing in here. Again, give me my keys. You think you gonna still be able to unlock the door freely and walk through the threshold of my door? But yet you feel comfortable enough to disrespect me and my shit? Because if anything gets broken in here, I gotta pay to get it fixed, not you. I gotta pay to get it fixed. I get in trouble for that, not you. So yes, leave my keys. Again, I'm not kicking you out, but he took it as if I was kicking him out. Like if I was as if I was telling him, give me my keys, don't come the fuck back. It never came out of my mouth, don't come back. I said leave my keys. That's it. No, you took it as get your shit and get out. And guess what he did? He took his little scrawny ass over here to the closet, grabbed his bag, grabbed his basket, and started chugging shit near the front door. Oh, okay. You kicking yourself out at this point. I never told you to get out. I told you to leave my keys. But then I had the nerve to do all that. Take your stuff out. Go downstairs. Call your mama. So she's supposed to be coming get his shit tomorrow, I guess, or whatever. He not here. But then had the nerve to come back up the steps, knock on my door, and ask me, can I leave my stuff here? Can I leave my shit here until tomorrow when my mom come and get it? So after you, and I asked him, I didn't even open the door. I talked to him through the front door. I said, so let me just clarify. Let me see if I got this right. You just did all that, right? Being disrespectful and all this and all that. You just did all that. And here you are at my door asking me if you can sit the same stuff that you chugged out of here. You asking, can you bring it back in here so you can sit it in here until tomorrow when your mom come pick it up? I said, that's what you asking me. Yeah. I said, I must be this good. I said, I know I'm not losing my mind. I know I'm not. I'm not in the fucking Twilight Zone. I know I'm not. I'm like, did you really? The nerve? Again, the nerve and the audacity of people. You just did all this. Being disrespectful, calling people out their name and stuff. You just did all that. And you turned around and asked me, could you leave your stuff in here until tomorrow when your mom come pick it up? Like my apartment is a storage unit. What? Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? I was like, no. You lugged and chugged the shit out of here. Lug and chug it wherever the hell you going. How? How am I supposed to? I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you gotta get on the bus with all this. It was just a black bag and a basket. I don't care if you gotta get on the bus with it. I don't care if you gotta call one of your friends with whoever got a car. Tell her, hey, can you come scoop me, and put it in a car and take it with you, and then your mom can come get your shit from wherever you at. But you want to leave your shit in my apartment like it's a storage unit. Is you gonna pay a fee? A storage unit fee? You gonna pay a 24-hour hold? So that's what it is. I'm holding your shit for 24 hours. This nigga gonna leave his shit at my front door. Well, not at my front door, but like on the side of my door. That basket and that black bag is on the side of my front door. Now, mind you, I'm going through all this, all the bickering and yelling and all this and all that, and I am pregnant, y'all. I'm pregnant. I'm like, I know my blood pressure is through the roof. Because the first time I was pregnant, now my first pregnancy, um, it was high risk as well. I had got pre-eclampsia because I had high blood pressure. Now, mind you, before I had got pregnant, my blood pressure used to be fine. Everything was always on the up and up and good. But once I got pregnant, I know they say your body change and stuff like that, but I got high blood pressure and then I got pre-eclampsia. This time around, one of my doctor visits, they saw that my blood pressure was a little elevated. Now, mind you, before the second OBGYN appointment, I want to say earlier that day, because my appointment wasn't until the afternoon. Earlier that morning, we had got into an argument. And at that point, I was like, you don't even have to go to the doctor's appointment with me. I'd rather just go by myself. I don't even want you with me. I'll record it for you. You know, when they do the ultrasound, I'll record it for you. Or FaceTime you, but you don't have to go. That's how it got to the point. I didn't even want you to go with me. Because I don't need that. I don't need that type of energy. I know today my blood pressure through the fucking roof. I have to take blood pressure medicine. Just to make sure my blood pressure stays down. But I know that bitch was through the roof today. And it's crazy because in my first pregnancy, I was stressed as well. Was going through a lot then too. I used to cry a lot. When I was pregnant with my daughter, with my first daughter. This one, I don't really cry as much. Or I don't cry, I kind of don't cry at all. Unless it's either about my sister, which whether I'm pregnant or not, I'm going to cry about that. But I think this pregnancy, the emotion I mostly get triggered with is anger. Hi, Miss Jackson! Hey, girl! How you doing, queen? Girl, you came in like mid-comment. You all late and wrong. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to remain stress-free. And it's just not, it's not going that way. But like I said, this pregnancy, the emotion I am constantly drifting towards is anger. Cause I be wanting to choke the shit out of this nigga. I get so mad and I get so irritated so goddamn fast. I don't be wanting to cry. I be wanting to hurt somebody. It's like 2026 just started off all wrong. I just left and right been having to put people in their place. I've been having to cut people off. And it's like, I need everybody to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I am somebody who stays to themselves. I am somebody who minds their business. You know what I mean? I don't go provoking nobody. None of that. So why do people keep trying me? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why people keep trying me? I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it. I am a very nice, sweet person. Even though I'm not like, I say I don't, when I say this, I say I don't like people. Like, I don't like being around a lot of people. I'm not a crowd person. I don't like being in crowds. I don't like, you know what I mean? Again, I stay to myself. I'm my own little world, my own little bubble. And when somebody comes and interferes with my world in that bubble, I have a problem. I have a problem. And it's like I got so much going on. I'm trying to figure out shit. It's like, okay, now that I'm pregnant with twins. Well, that's a maybe still, y'all, because if you know, when I found out that I was having twins, one of them, the heartbeat wasn't beating. And then the second time when I went back for my second ultrasound, the doctor couldn't even see it. Look, the doctor couldn't even see it. And he called it vanishing twin. So I don't know if it said abracadabra and poof, and now the second one's gone, and I just got one baby in there. I don't know, or if that second one's just hiding behind the other one. I don't know, but it's like I really do not want this pregnancy to turn out the same way it did the first time. That was enough within itself. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm trying not to stress. I'm trying not to let things bother me or get to me, but it's like it's hard. And then especially when your emotions is all over the place. But again, like I said, I haven't really been crying. I've been more like angry. Like I want to crash out. I want to fuck shit up. That's the type of emotion that I've been drawing to so far in this pregnancy. But I know I have to remain calm. I have to not stress. But it's like, how can you not? It's so much shit I need to do. And and then worrying about the babies and stuff like that. And then I still got Lanaya. And then it's like I want to move into a house, um, because where I currently live at, I'm on the second floor. Even though when I first moved here, I was supposed to be on the bottom floor because I have a child who's nonverbal and non-mobile. She don't walk, no nothing like that. I was supposed to been on the bottom floor, but I'm still on the second floor, and I've been here for like 4 or 5 years. Still on the second floor, even though I was told when a bottom floor apartment opens up, we'll put you in it. Why am I still on the second floor? And then now that I'm pregnant with twins, and then on top of that, I don't even think y'all know, I have arthritis in both of my knees. So it's like being pregnant, and then you have a 7-year-old who is, again, still nonverbal, non-mobile. She don't walk, crawl, stand up, none of that. So can you imagine having to walk up and down these steps, carrying a almost 8-year-old? How much she weigh? 40-pound toddler up and down the steps with bad knees and a bad back. Can you imagine that? It's like, so I finally emailed my landlord yesterday. She read it this morning. She called me this morning, but I was asleep. And I called her back. She ain't never pick up. I emailed her back. She never emailed me back. But I think she gonna call me back tomorrow because I told her, I said, something's gotta give. I was supposed to been on the bottom floor. I said I can't, as this pregnancy is going and I'm gonna start getting bigger and bigger, I can't, the steps, I can't do it. I can't do it. And especially if now I'm gonna be by myself, cause he ain't here. He left. And then he talking about tomorrow his mom coming to pick up all his shit. He not gonna be here. So it's literally I'm going back to it just being I feel myself about to cry. Now I feel myself about to cry. Now I'm about to go back to it just being me and my daughter. And then I'm pregnant again. So it's like I have to be on the bottom floor. I can't continue to be on the second floor being pregnant and still having to carry a 40-pound toddler up and down the steps by myself with arthritis in my knees. Yeah, he left. He left earlier because this is why I said you are late and wrong. we had we had we had a guy. We had gotten to it earlier. It got real bad up in here. Um, it got real bad. I'm not even gonna lie. And listen, sweetheart, it is nothing to be sorry about. You know what I mean? No relationship is perfect. I'm not perfect. He not perfect. It's just I'm dealing with somebody who who is not emotionally intelligent. They don't know how to control their emotions. And on top of that, he has ADHD. Not justifying it, but having that don't help at all. Having ADHD does not help at all because he gets triggered so fast and he gets mad so fast. It's like 0 to 1,000. It's like every time I try to have a conversation with him, it's always a yelling match. I am not the type to sit here and argue with you. I was the same way in previous relationships. Every time I've gotten to an argument with somebody, like a significant other, oh, I sit there, I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I'm not the type to go back and forth with you. Then again, I'm not the type to go back and forth with nobody. Nobody. I'd rather slap you than go back and forth with you. I'm not the type of person who, I don't like to waste my breath. I don't. Either shut the fuck up and leave me alone, or I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Which one? But now I'm right back to square one. Back to being it just me and my daughter. And it's like all this because I kept telling you to tread lightly and kept warning you to stop disrespecting my brother. And then you got real disrespectful when I was in the living room when you was like, fuck you and your brother. And you was like, and I was like, say that shit to his face. Say that shit to his face. I guarantee you won't say that shit to his face. Because mind you, I know my brother. I know my brother. And my brother does not tolerate disrespect from nobody. Not me, not no girlfriend, not my mama. My brother does not tolerate disrespect from nobody. Right? I've seen this nigga fight. My brother, I've seen this nigga fight. When he was younger, I've seen him fight 2 boys. Not at one time, it was 2 separate situations. And he fucked both of them up. Both of them. Now, mind you, if he fucked both of them up when he was young, this is a grown ass man, about to be 30 years old. I can only imagine what my brother is capable of doing now as a grown adult. I've seen him fight one kid one time in the park. It got bad to the point where I thought my brother was going to kill him. I thought my brother was gonna kill that little boy. I'm standing because he was fighting at a park, and I'm standing there at the bottom of the park. And I mean, no, stop, Stop, you're gonna kill him. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm in tears. That's how bad my brother was fucking this little boy up. And then my brother had the nerve to throw the little boy in a trash can and roll it down the street. Like, I know what my brother. I know what my brother is capable of. And my fiance, I'm so sorry. You already admitted that you can't fight. So I need you to stop being disrespectful and stop talking shit. Cause, but no, you was like, not you. My brother, my fiance. He was like, "Fuck you and your brother. I'll get somebody to shoot him. I'll get somebody to shoot that nigga." Excuse me. What? What you just say? So now you're threatening my brother. Cause you mad. You're threatening my brother's life now. So not only was you disrespecting him by referencing him as a bitch, but now you threatening his life now? That's what we doing? Say less. Say fucking less. So are y'all officially done, or is this a? I don't even know. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know if I don't know if we're officially done. I don't know if this is a break or whatever. Because the crazy part about it is he just got back. I want to say Monday. Because again, we had gotten to it. I think it was. We got into it Friday. No, we got into it Saturday. We got into it last Saturday. And he was gone for like 2 days. So Saturday, Sunday, and then he came back home Monday. Y'all, it's fucking Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And this nigga right back out the door. Mind you, again, he keeps saying I kicked him out because I asked for my keys. No, 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 no. I didn't say get your shit and get out. That's me kicking you out. I didn't say get your shit and get out. I said leave my keys. That means since you want to be disrespectful and you threatening to break shit and fuck my apartment up, you can go wherever you going. You can go wherever you going, but leave my keys. You having my keys is a privilege, sir. Whether you know that or not, you having keys to my apartment where I pay bills at is a privilege for you. Because first of all, you don't pay nothing up in this motherfucker. Let's just start there. But not even just that. If you feel comfortable enough to disrespect me and my home, then you should feel comfortable enough to be able to. The fuck? You think you gonna disrespect me and my crib, but still have easy access to my shit? You think you gonna be able to just unlock my door and walk through the threshold of my shit? After being disrespectful? No. Well, I don't know who you think I am, but you got the wrong bitch. You got me all the way fucked up. No, nigga, leave them keys. I'm not, again, he swore up and down I was kicking him out. No, I'm telling you leave my keys. When you come back, you can come back. After you done cooled down and all that, you can come back. But guess what you gotta do? Nigga, you gotta knock. And then when he was just recently not here, when he left, when we had gotten to it, That PS5, I don't y'all remember that PS5 I bought him for Christmas? He pawned it. He pawned it. Y'all, he got that he got that PS5 in December. It's February. You didn't even have it for that long. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. You didn't even have it for that long. Not even 3 months. And you pawned it. Y'all wanna know what for? Cigarettes, food, and probably weed. I told him, I said, I probably would have respected you more if you had pawned it and said, oh, I needed to pay my child support. I probably would have respected you more. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably still would have been mad because, listen, that PS5 was over 400 something dollars that I could have kept to myself and spent it on either myself or my child. But no, I bought you a PS5 and a TV because that's what you wanted. But you pawned it for food, weed, cigarettes. And you know the pawn shop don't give you a lot. And you talking about some, you got 3 months. You got 3 months. I don't know how the pawn shop works. You got 3 months to get it out of there. So he has to pay 208 to get that PS5 out of there and get it back. Now mind you, I said he has a job, but his job don't give out shifts. It's not like your normal job where you go clock in, do a 9 to 5. No, no, no. Pat G, which is which is Pat G is, you know, when people throw those events like concerts and stuff like that, and you know the people that be uh directing the traffic, the cars and not flaggers and stuff. That's what he is for the company Pat G. Pat G don't give out shifts, and a lot of people have said it. And every time a shift does come in, because you basically make your own schedule. You have to pick up shifts. Oh, you good? You good, sweetness? You have to basically pick up your own shifts. So whatever shifts they send out, you have to pick them up. You have to select those shifts, and then you can work those shifts. They don't send out shifts. So he hasn't been working for like a month. Not because he lazy or nothing like that. He actually was enjoying going to work. But basically, what you're saying is you have to want to work. Yeah, basically, at Pat G, you have to want to work. If you want to have hours and stuff, as soon as they throw out because they have to provide the shifts. They have to provide the shifts. You have to accept them. If you want to work, you have to accept those shifts. He hasn't been able to work because they haven't been sending out shifts. You can't accept something that's not coming out. And when they do send a shift out and he tried to hurry up and go and accept it, boom, it's gone already. Somebody already done took it. It goes so fast, which is crazy. So he hasn't been able to work. That's why I said he has a job, but he don't have a job because they don't fucking give out shifts. He can't accept. He can't accept nothing that ain't there. So he hasn't been making any money. He hasn't been able to pay his child support. I think I'm the last one who recently paid it. I think for the month of December. I paid it for the month of December. But I think he has to pay it. No, or did I pay it for the month of January? I don't fucking know. I just recently paid it. And now he got to pay for the month of February or some shit. I don't know. But, it's like I got I got a lot going on, and like I said, I'm trying to move. I wanna. And it's crazy because we had plans on moving to the East Coast. You hear that, Miss Jackson? We got plans on moving to the East Coast. We had plans. Well, I ain't gonna say had because I'm still gonna do it. I got plans on moving to the East Coast. I got plans on moving to Georgia. I sure do. But I have to get my money right. um, such a pure heart. Definitely commends you. Thank you. Just come on, girl. So yeah, I got plans on. Don't tell nobody, y'all, because you can't tell everybody your plans, because people pray against it. But I have plans on moving to Georgia. Um, I already found a few houses that some I saw that I did like, that I didn't like. But I want a nice sized backyard because I want to put a tent back there and deck that bitch out so that way that'll be my little chill spot outside of the house. Um, nice little yard for the kids and stuff. But trying to make sure I find Lanaya the right proper doctors and stuff, which I'm probably gonna have to go to Florida for, because I know Georgia ain't got it. Georgia ain't got them the kind of doctors and specialists that she need. Georgia don't have that, so I'm gonna have to be rolling to Florida for that. Which hey, more miles on my car. Road trip. You know what I mean? That's a road trip I'll take for her, cause she needs it. She needs them doctors. She needs them specialists. She needs the therapy and all that. So once I do officially make that move, trust and believe everything is already set in place and all that. The only thing is, I don't have the funds right now. Cause if a bitch could, I would move over there before I drop these babies or baby, however many are in there. I would, I would drop them after I move. Yes, I know she want me to move out there anyway. She want to move. She want me to move out there anyway. But I have plans on moving out there. It's just a matter of when. So I'm due in September. Well, I'm sorry for whatever decision you change is good. Yes, change is good, and I definitely do need a change. And then on top of that, I know it's definitely cheaper over there. Like living situation wise, it's definitely cheaper over there. That's another reason why I want to move over there. But the main reason is I never liked Vegas. I never wanted to be in Vegas in the first place. I am from the East Coast. You know what I mean? I'm used to East Coast. Um, but yeah, I never really wanted to be over here. But the only reason why I was kind of like, no, I ain't never gonna move, is because of my little sister. Once she passed away, I said I wasn't gonna leave Nevada, even though I don't like Las Vegas. I told her at her grave I was not going to leave her. But I had to sit back and think about it and be like, out of everybody, you know her. You know her and you know what she would be saying. Because I can hear her in my head. Girl, if you don't go ahead and move, if you want to leave, leave. Because I was going to leave. She sure enough was. She had plans on moving either to Reno or where did she say she wanted to move to? Either Reno or was it DC or Seattle? I don't fucking know. Look, I don't fucking know. But she had plans. She wanted to move too. She ain't want to stay in no damn uh Nevada. So that's what also kind of had me be like, all right, I'll when I can, I'll do it. I'll move instead of sitting here being stuck in a state that I don't like, and Like, don't get me wrong, my mom is out here, my brother is out here, and the oldest sister is out here. The oldest sister, I'm not worrying about because I don't talk to her. She ain't worrying about me. I'm not worrying about her. My brother, he stays to himself too. He's just like me. He stays to himself. He minds his business. Don't really talk on the phone like that. Don't text like that. My mom, yeah, when I move, I'm gonna be devastated because I don't want to leave my mom behind. Because God forbid, I'm gonna always be worrying about her. You know, if she all right, if she cool, or if God forbid something was to happen, I'm clear across the fucking country, and I can't get to you. You know what I mean? That's what makes me worry and kind of like makes me rethink and stuff like that. But I can't keep thinking like that. I can't keep thinking that something is always gonna go wrong just because how my sister went. I try not to think like that because I know when you think like that, you manifest it. So I'm just thinking about my sister and listening to her voice and thinking like she'll be like, girl, if you don't go ahead. Like, girl, if you don't go ahead and move. She's not that. She's not that body. She's bigger than that. I got her and I she's always with me. Don't make me cry. I know. I know that. I know she's always with us, and I know she's watching over us, especially that girl in there. That was her favorite. Let her tell it. She loved her more than she loved me, and I'm like, I knew you first. You know that. How you? You know, but I that's what I loved about her. I loved the fact that she loved my daughter more than she loved me. I love that because that that's that's who, God forbid, whenever he called me home, that's who I would want to leave her with. Somebody that I know who's going to love her just as much or more than I do. But it's like now that she's gone, it's like sad to say, unfortunately, there's nobody like that. People could be like, oh, well, what about your mother, the grandmother? My grandma loves Lanaya. That's her grandbaby. But if I was to be like, Mommy, can you take Lanaya for a weekend? She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. And then my mom doesn't do well with like all the whining and stuff. And Lanaya can whine, honey. I mean, Lanaya can whine. Okay, my mom ain't with all that. My mom don't have the patience for all that. But see, my sister didn't care about none of that. She didn't care about Lanaya whining and crying and all that. She didn't care. And again, that's why it upsets me that she's not here. Again, because it's like, God forbid, when he calls me home, who do I leave her with? You know what I mean? Who do I leave my child with? That I know who's going to love her and protect her and keep her safe and love her as much as I do or more than me. Who do I leave her with? You know what I mean? And it's like, I try not to always, like, when I think about my sister, I try not to be sad all the time. But it's like, when it comes to situations like this, like where I need to vent and I can't because the person I'm used to venting to is not here. So it makes me feel like whatever I'm going through, I gotta hold it in. I gotta hold it in, and I can't let it out and get it out and express myself. You know what I mean? I gotta hold this shit in and bottle it up bottle it up, and deal with it. And it makes me want to crash the fuck out, but I know I can't. I know I can't because I'm pregnant and I can't. Or even just being pregnant. You know what I mean? That's another journey that my sister is not going to be able to go with me. You know what I mean? Because when I first got pregnant with Lanaya, she was the first person I told. And she went to every doctor's appointment with me. She was with me throughout my first pregnancy, all the way up until I got put out. All the way up until I got put out. Of course, she couldn't, you know what I mean, continue that journey with me because I got put out and had to go clear across the country and go back over to the East Coast. So I had to have my child all the way over here, nowhere near family, none of that. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just talking about my sister. It gets me really emotional, and then on top of that, I'm pregnant. So she had a greater understanding. She knew that the crying was a form of expression. Thank you. But yeah, it's like that also bums me out too. The fact that she's not here to go through this second pregnancy journey with me. You know what I mean? And to be able to love on these, you know what I mean, 2 or 1 babies like she do with Lanaya. It just sucks. It really sucks that she's not here. No, I did not know snails have 4 noses. I went to hold her in, talk to her, call her, have a conversation with her, like as if she's there, but she's not physical. She's definitely spiritual. I know that she is. It's crazy because I know that. I know that spiritually she's still here. It's just at times I just wish physically she was here. Because again, when I want to talk to somebody, when I need to talk to somebody, and the one person I've always have talked to is not here, I always feel like I just gotta hold that shit in and just deal with it on the inside. And it makes me want to crash out sometimes. It really do. But are you crying over that dude? Are you crying over that dude? What? Anyway, first of all, it ain't even a fucking do-rag, dumbass. It's a bonnet. Uh, I don't know. I just stupid thing on your head. Your mom's stupid. How about that? Your mama's stupid. Your mama ugly too. I told you earlier the ignorant ass trolls. I told you I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I do not give a fuck about no goddamn troll. Talking about damn bonnet on my head. Your mama stupid and your mama ugly. How about that? Matter of fact, your mama didn't think this bonnet was ugly or stupid when she was all up in this. Yeah. Yeah, bitch, because I swing that way too. Anywho. You need a dentist. And you need God. Go seek him. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing. Tell me you need a dentist. And you need God. You need Jesus and the 12 disciples. That's what you need. Go seek him. And then come back. How you doing? Loser. Oh, I'm so hurt. You called me a loser. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. You called me a loser. Oh. Did that make you feel better? Did that make your day? Thank you. I'm done crying. I can't keep crying. Again, I'm I'm not allowed to stress myself out. Then again, I'm not the one stressing myself out. I'm not allowed to stress. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. But yeah, when I move, I'm probably gonna be doing a whole lot more. What's it called? Like vlogging and stuff. Cause I'm gonna have the house and stuff, and then like I told y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the process, the whole process of me putting up the tent and decking it out. I don't know why I went with the color pink, but I'm going with the color pink. Um, and that's not even one of my favorite colors. Black and blue are my favorite colors, but I kind of want to switch it up and not do black and blue all the time. Or maybe I could do blue and pink. I'm mad for you. You should not have done that. That was a good. Exactly, and that's what I said. That's what I said. I said for all that, it was over $400 something. I could have kept that to myself. I could have kept that to myself, spent it on myself, or spent it on Lanaya. That's $400, 400 something I could have kept to myself. Like that's crazy. Like that's crazy. Did you go get your welfare out the mailbox? No, your daddy got it for me. But no, your daddy got it for me. He got it out the mailbox for me. No, baby, I don't know Spanish. I don't. I took Spanish when I was in middle school, but I'm grown now. I don't I don't remember that. You know, I know certain things like colors, numbers, and stuff like that. But if you think you're gonna have a conversation with me in Spanish, no, no, no. I tell you, sometimes we are way too nice to these men. Okay. But I don't. As far as me and him, I don't know. I don't know if this is a break. I don't know if this is officially it, which is crazy because y'all, we made it to a year. February, I think 11th or February 8th, we made it to a year that we had been together. You never been to the Dominican? No, I actually have not. I have not been to the Dominican Republic. I heard it's beautiful out there. Listen, there's a lot of places I want to go. If there's anything I want to do out of life, instead of being a mother, because when I was young, I always wanted to be. I always said I wanted to be a mom. I always wanted to be a mom. I was like, I want to travel. want to travel so bad. I want to see the world so bad. And I said, whenever I can, whenever I have the right amount of money, my first stop will be Maldives. That is my first stop. Because I used to watch this guy travel. I used to watch this white guy travel, and he would travel to the Maldives all the time, and I would see how beautiful it is. The crystal blue water, the I'm not gonna say white sand because I don't know if it's white sand, but the sand out there and just the resorts he would stay in, it is so beautiful out there. And I was like, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I don't. I've Nope. I've never been outside of the country. I don't have a passport. Let me take you. Oh, take me. I don't. You know what? I really would take you up on that offer, but one, I don't know you like that. Two, my child. Three, I'm pregnant. Um, I say you can have my check every week. Yes, the Maldives. Oh my god. I can just see myself up just walking on the beach, feet in the water. And I don't even like the beach. I went to the beach one time and that's all it took for me. It took for me to go one time. Cause them waves was not playing with me. Kept smacking me. Just up and just up. It was first of all it was cold. It was cold as hell. That water was cold as hell. And it just kept smacking me up and down, up and down the goddamn beach. I said, oh no. Hi, Houston Estate. I'm gonna assume you meant shout out to Houston Eastgate. Shout out to Houston Eastgate. Okay, I've been seeing you. You need to go on ahead with some hair somewhere red eye with your lying self. It's your first time seeing me. You want neck reveal, right? Go ask your daddy about my neck. Next, Derek. I was definitely ready to block him. Maybe I thought. Oh, are you in the show? No. These trolls, girl, you gotta block it. Again, I am not worrying about these people. I got thick skin. I listen. I've been bullied. Okay, this is somebody who's been bullied since middle school. So when I tell you I have thick skin, I have thick skin, literally. So what these people say on here about me, I could care less. Yeah, she got them. She got. I see her. She boop. She deleting. She hiding motherfuckers. She on it. She said, "Get him." I'm not worrying about these people. Cause I guarantee you, I ain't gonna ever see none of these people in real life, and I guarantee you, they not gonna say it to my face. Cause again, I am not somebody who goes back and forth with people. I will slap the shit out of you before I go back and forth with you. So again, either shut the fuck up and go on about your business, or get slapped. Don't make me know that mind. I've been itching and ready to fight anyway. All this pent up anger and energy I got, I'm ready to put my hands on somebody. I got so much anger and frustration built up. Try me. See, that's what's wrong with people. People think, oh, cause people who are quiet, stay to themselves, or look, look like they wouldn't do anything, or they look innocent. Don't let it fool you, cause actually, them is the motherfuckers y'all need to be worried about for real, for real. Not the motherfuckers who loud and act like they right cause they loud. No, it's the quiet ones. You never heard be aware of the quiet ones. Watch out for the quiet ones. Yeah, watch out, cause we ain't nothing to play with. We may look and seem innocent, but see, that's assumption. And that's where some of y'all get it fucked up at. For the people joining, she is talking about the time she experimented with her cousin. No, that would be you. Only only white people do shit like that. Only white people fuck with their relatives. Yo, people are weird. What is going on? People is really weird. It's crazy because I see other people go through stuff like that. You know what I mean? With comments like that. Other influencers and stuff like that. But for me to personally be going through it, what? So this is what content creators really have to deal with? Twin, you're weird too. How am I weird? You paid $20 for it, man. Paid $20 for what? Y'all just be coming on here just to be talking, right? Y'all just want to be seen? Is that what it is? Y'all just want to be seen? I'm confused. You don't say, twin, you weird too. How the fuck am I weird? No, what's weird is you weird ass motherfuckers come on here saying stupid shit. Like y'all ain't got near a brain cell in y'all brain. That comment was weird. Which one? Which comment? The one who said something about me experimenting with my cousin, or all of them were weird, honestly. That's crazy that somebody would say that. Experiment with your cousin. No, bitch. That's y'all. That's y'all white people. Y'all white people be doing that shit. Fucking on y'all cousins and shit. And siblings. Hi, Alan. Please don't come on here being weird like everybody else. We don't need that energy over here. Because there's some weird people coming on here. Yeah, look, I did. You use the right emojis, cause that's all I do to people like that. Just laugh, cause you really gotta be miserable and bored to be saying some shit like that under somebody's live and stuff like that. Like y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Go read a book. Go sit in the corner and talk to God, and tell him why you say some stupid stuff like that. Oh, you love black women. Oh, okay. Can't go wrong with that. Well, then again, I ain't gonna say that. Cause I ain't gonna say that. Cause not every black woman. I'm gonna just say this: not every black woman is the same. But love your. Go ahead. Love the melanin skinned people. Yes. Just make sure you love the right black woman. The right black woman who has morals, values, who has manners and stuff, they use me. Oh no. Well, don't let them use you. What's wrong with you? Don't allow people to use you. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way. Guess what for? Oh, money. And then used for money. You have a good day too, Alan. Hello, RV Lifestyle. Hello, Deshaun Brown. Hello. WTF. What the fuck? What? What's the problem? Probably he was able to stay here too. He was. Oh wait. Oh look, evolving lady. Where is Miss Jackson at? So look, I'm thinking about doing cause I already have a Twitch account, Are you gonna start posting more? Look, tell me why. Look, I was about to say, I made a Twitch account, right? Because I know on Twitch, I ain't gonna say you can do whatever, but as far as like talking wise, you can cuss, you can play music, all that. And you can't really do all that here on YouTube. So I'm thinking about doing, I think maybe every Friday, no, not Friday, maybe Saturday, start going live on Twitch and just playing music. You know what I mean? Like my playlist, my R&B playlist and stuff, and just chatting it up with y'all. You know what I mean? While having some music playing in the background and stuff. Now, as far as posting more, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna post because I don't go anywhere. And then, as y'all can tell, I don't even do mukbangs no more. I don't do mukbangs no more. I don't even watch them no more. That's the crazy part. I don't even watch them no more. All I watch now is like camping videos. Oh, we can tell. First of all, the fact that you got the name Sean Diddy Combs in your name is a problem. So, get the fuck on, sir. Post your pregnancy. I was thinking about that too. Hi, Nick. I was thinking about doing that too. Posting my pregnancy journey and stuff. So what's that? Like every time I go to a doctor's appointment, turn that into content. Yeah, I could post, you know what I mean? The fact that somebody said, "Are you high right now?" What? I don't even smoke anymore. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, um I could post every time, or okay, let me ask you this, Miss Jackson. Should I vlog it or go live every time I go to like doctor's appointment or excuse me, or something like that? Vlog it? Okay. Oh yeah, I could vlog it. But y'all know I don't y'all know I don't edit my videos. Y'all know I just hit record and what I say all the time, whatever you see, whatever you hear is what you get. I'm not editing nothing out. I'm not none of that. Yes, I like the vlogs too. Alright, I can start vlogging it. When is my next appointment? My next appointment is March 6th. I'll vlog it. Cause I think right now, like I said, I'm 9 weeks. So right now I'm 2 months. Right now. So I can definitely start vlogging it. Yeah, that's what I be trying to say in regards to, like, I don't shade nobody for the content creators who do edit their videos and stuff like that, but that's what drawn me to your channel because of, thank you. And that's what I wanted. That's why I don't edit my videos and stuff like that, and I post it however it is. Like whoever you see in my video, that's who you see. Whatever you hear, that's what you hear. If you hear me fart, burp, or whatever the case may be, that's what you hear. I'm not about to edit that out. For what? Everybody does it. Everybody burps. Everybody farts. I'm not editing nothing. I'm not editing that out. I did be a lot going on. I'm not editing nothing. But that was my whole point. It was to have my supporters. I don't call y'all fans. I have my supporters feel like they're actually like with me. Watching a lot of these YouTubers is what motivated me because they literally watching a lot of these YouTubers is what motivated me because they literally don't have any content. Well, what YouTubers are you watching who don't have content? Cause it's crazy. In the past, I used to post videos like that, back to back. But what happened? I don't know. After a while, I started to slow down, and then I really slowed down after my sister passed away. I really slowed down for real, and stopped posting like back to back all the time, and then I was just posting here and there. And then after a while, I was just posting shorts, not videos, shorts. I would post them back to back. Just to show y'all like what I was cooking and stuff like that. Or if I was like trying something, I would post a short, not a whole full video. But I could definitely get with the pregnancy content. You know what I mean? Actually take y'all along the journey. But that's what I was going for when I initially made my channel: authenticity and just raw, unedited content. So it not to say for the people that do edit their vlogs and edit their videos and stuff, not saying that it's not real and it's not genuine, but you get a different feel and a different sense when you watch somebody whose video who was edited versus somebody whose video where you could tell they uh they hit the record button and just boop and just posted that shit. You can tell the difference. Or it looks and sounds repetitive. Exactly. I'm not wrong. But I do also don't want to come on here and, you know, I don't want to say post something and y'all don't fuck with it, but I want y'all to actually be able to enjoy the content. I'm really just catching on to this YouTube and really trying to build my channel. Well, keep doing your thing, RV lifestyle. Just keep posting, keep being consistent. That's what a lot of these content creators say. Be consistent. And mind you, this is coming from somebody who's not consistent. So be consistent. If you really want to build your channel, be consistent. Like, yeah, I got over maybe 400 something videos. Because I've been on YouTube for years. And I only got like 300 something subscribers. Which I still love the fact that I even have that amount. But do you find it satisfying to watch GoreTube, or is it just me? What is GoreTube? I've never even heard of that. What is GoreTube? Why it sounds like GoreTube is like horrifying or something? Like people being murdered on that type of. But yeah, I just don't be wanting to just post anything and y'all don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? I want to actually post stuff that y'all will thoroughly enjoy watching and, you know, get a kick out of it or whatever. YouTube pays more for edited videos. That's crazy if they do. I mean, I get it because with edited videos, I guess people feel like, oh, they really put the work into it. They took the time to edit their videos. They didn't just hit the record button, just boop, plop it up there. I mean, I get it. People who do edit their videos. I know it takes a lot of work. I know editing takes a lot of work. Oh wow, didn't know that. Oh wow, didn't know that. Are you serious? Huh? Oh, that is crazy though. If they pay more for edited videos, that's crazy. Cause you would think you would want authenticity and raw. Cause I don't like watching videos. I don't like watching videos where you can tell when it gets to a certain scene, you can tell something was cut out. Like I don't like that. If you really want your audience or your viewers or supporters to really genuinely feel like they're with you or whatever the case may be, I honestly truly feel like you shouldn't edit your videos. But I know everything has to be pretty and perfect, and you gotta have a theme song, you gotta have a nice intro, outro, and all that. Which I did, or I do have an intro and outro, but my shit was getting copyright because it was Mary J. Blige, "Take Me As I Am." So I had to take the sound out. I had to take the music out, but I left my intro and my outro. So when you watch my intro and outro, you see my shit. You just don't hear the music. It's just silence. Yes, they pay more for edited videos. They don't like to run ads on live videos because anything can happen on a live. Oh, you talking about live videos? See, I don't go live that often. It's very rare that I go live. Very rare that I go live. I mean, I go live on like TikTok and shit. But I really want to start going live on Twitch. And like I said, doing that like Saturday segment where I play R&B in the background and we can just chop it up, have grown conversations, or just whatever. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to start doing. Especially while playing some good music. R&B Saturdays. Old school jam Saturdays. I don't know. Saturday jams. Yeah. It is cool. I've been thinking about that for a minute. I was about to say something and I forgot. I do need to watch Florida tomorrow. I need to watch Florida. Yeah. So tomorrow when I get up, go watch Florida and then come back, take care of Miss Lanaya, feed her and stuff. Good night, Miss Jackson. Thank you for popping in. Have a good day tomorrow. Pop one for us. What the fuck? What? Pop what? Hi, Brooke. Can you play bad girl music? That's not bad. Just bad girl. Is that the name of an actual song or are you talking about like music for bad girls? Oh, it's a specific song. I don't know that song anyway. Right? Anyway, yeah, I feel like yeah. I kind of figured that because I'm reading messages. They poof, poof, they gone. I'm like, oh, that was fast. Well, that was fast. I don't understand. What's the point of trolling? You know what I mean? Like, what do you get out of it? What do you get out of trolling? Like, is you trying to get a reaction out of somebody, or like, what's? Are you that miserable? You just gotta say weird, random stuff to people? Like, I don't get trolling. What's the point? What's that noise? Well, what do you hear? Because it could be outside. It could be my daughter's TV. I don't understand why it's so damn cold. I ain't turning the heat on, and heat back on either. Cause then I get too goddamn hot. It's like there's no winning here. Either I'm cold or I'm hot. Lanaya, Lanaya. Where I from? Where are you from? Oh, I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Chester. That's near Philly. But I live in Las Vegas. Where are you from? From, is that supposed to be Ghana? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Oh, that's in South America. Okay. Bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, Brazil, Venezuela. Known for its dense rainforest. Ooh, do it rain a lot over there? Oh man. Rich biodiversity. And the only English-speaking country in South America. Culturally linked to the Caribbean. Okay. Indigenous name, land of many waters. There was a flood. Look, and I literally just said indigenous name, land of many waters. There was a flood. Is everything okay? Were you affected as well from the flood? See, I love rain. See, I love rain, but I don't love rain to the point where I have to worry about whether I'm gonna be flooded out or not. Again, don't get me wrong. I love rain. Love it. I love the smell. I love the aesthetic of it. I like how it makes me feel. I like the sound. Especially when there's thunder and lightning involved as well. It's just so soothing and calming and peaceful. It's I don't know. But thank God you were not affected by the flood. But prayers to those who were. Get eight. I know you did not mean get naked. KT Smith. I know damn well you're not saying get naked. Again, weird people trying to tell you weird motherfuckers. See, I'm the type of person I want to know your thought process. Like, what made you say that? What made you want to type that? What made that thought pop into your brain? Because I really want to know, like, why some of y'all be saying some of the shit that y'all be saying. Some of the shit that I be watching and reading on social media be having me in like awe. Cause I'm like, what? Is people are really out here acting like this and saying stuff like this? And it be grown people at that. Oh, excuse me, let me say supposedly grown people. Just because you a certain age does not make you grown. You know they wasn't lying when they said age ain't nothing but a number. Age ain't nothing but a number. Exactly. It ain't nothing but a number. Because some of y'all be in y'all 40s and 50s and be and y'all brain cells be like a 12-year-old. So yes, age ain't nothing but a number. Cause ooh yeah. Yeah, oh, good. I could, you know what? I could really just rant right now and just go, not go off, but because I be on TikTok a lot, and some of the stuff that I see that people do, I just thank God He don't put me in those types of situations. Like dealing with Karens, I don't have the patience, and I know I would go to jail. I really do. My patience and my I'm not gonna say I get angry fast, but if I warn you and you don't take heed to my warning, or you feel like you still want to be disrespectful and call me out my name or walk up into my space, again, I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. There's so much stuff I'll be seeing, and I'll be like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Because I would have socked the shit out of him, her. And okay, like I must say, one video I saw, I kept seeing, and it was irking the shit out of me. The little girl didn't show her face or the other girl face. But it was a video on TikTok of a girl, she sounded like she had to be at least maybe 11, 12. And there was another little girl, I don't know how old she was, but she was training her dog, right? I don't know if it was a service animal or what, but she was training her dog, and the other little girl kept trying to touch the dog, and she was like, "Can you please not touch the dog? Can you please stop touching my dog? Can you please stop touching my dog?" And homegirl just kept, "Yeah, let me pet the dog. Let me pet the dog," and I'm like. See, again, me, I could not have been in that type of situation because, again, my patience. And then, again, if I have to warn you once or twice and you still don't take heed to my warning, my next option is to put my hands on you because clearly my words ain't working. My words ain't working. So maybe if my hands will get you to comprehend what my words can't, clearly. I think that's why I don't get on TikTok as much. It can drain you, well, to be honest, that any platform, social media itself, you just have to be mindful. Yeah, and it's like, and she can. This then the little girl put a sticker on the dog, and she was like, "Can you not put sticker on my dog?" And she trying to get it off, and then the little girl started whining. She threw a temper tantrum because the girl wouldn't let her pet the dog. I'm telling my mom. You won't let me pet. I'm like, bitch, go tell your mom. Matter of fact, tell her come here so I can slap you and your mama. But see, that's just me. that's just, that's just me. I can't. Listen. I can't. And then Other videos that be pissing me off is when I see videos of women. I'm not just gonna say black women. I'm gonna say, I mean, even though it be mainly black women, but I'm gonna say women in general who be going ape shit dumb over these men. Like, you that mad to the point where you feel the need, you have to get in your car and try to run him over or crash into his car. My thing is, again, your thought process, your brain. You know what I mean? I understand when people are in the moment and they're mad and, when people crash out. But my thing is, there's still a sense of using your brain. Because my thing is, do you smoke rocks? No, do you? Because clearly you do, if you asking me that. I just had a crackhead on my live. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Sorry. I was about to say wrong drug dealer, but I'm not a drug dealer. Sorry. You're on the wrong live. Anyway. But yeah, it's like your thought process. Why? What in your right mind made you be like, all right, I'm about to get in this car and try to run him over, or I'm gonna get in this car and crash into his car repeatedly? Like, did you had to think about that before you did it, right? You thought about it and you was like, I'm gonna crash into this nigga car. I'm gonna try to run him over. You had to think about it. Why you did not use them same thoughts and same brain cells to be like, you know what, it ain't worth it. If you wanna go, go. Well, I think you can't force nobody to be with you. What is wrong with y'all? You cannot force nobody to be with you. If they don't want to be with you, let them go. You just don't know. God might be helping you out. Look, God might be helping you out, but it's mind-boggling when I see videos like it. Because in the back of my mind, I'm like, you do know, at the end of the day, you're the one who's gonna get in trouble, right? You're gonna get locked up, and you're gonna have to pay for the damages. You know that, right? Oh, I can definitely smells the property through the phone. First of all, the fact that you said I can smells the poverty through the phone. First of all, what poverty? Because ain't nobody poor over here. So what poverty? What? Oh, why? Is it because I'm black? You think all black people are poor? Oh, that's so sad. Nick Hornberger. Burger. Smells that. How about that? You can smells the crack of my ass. How about that? And then I'll toot a little bit. Just to give it some flavor. Smells that. Not just smells the poverty through the phone. Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody poor over here. Thank you. Um, but anyway, yeah, I just be like, what? People don't use their brain. I don't know, and it's just weird because, again, at the end of the day, you're risking your freedom and your life for what? Over a man? For what? It ain't ever that deep. It's not ever that deep. It's not. It's not. Not to be causing damage to somebody else's stuff, knowing that you gonna have to come out of pocket and pay for it in the end. And then what if you ain't got that kind of money to be doing that? Stupid. Oh, I don't know. And I don't understand people's thoughts process. Maybe it's not for me to understand. Maybe it's just ignorance. I don't know. Hello. Did you see the new Tyler Perry movie? Joe's College Road Trip? Because I saw it. And everybody on TikTok got their opinion on it. No, you ain't watch it yet? Well, see, I don't know what kind of movies you like. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's real raw, raunchy, very, very vulgar. You might be like, Tyler Perry, what? But it it it's totally different than what he usually do. And that's what I had a problem with when I kept scrolling on TikTok and I kept seeing people talk about his new movie that he came out with. And I've seen people say, "Oh, it's not made for kids. Don't let your kids watch it." Now, mind you, in the beginning of the movie, I'm not going to tell you how the movie go and stuff like that just in case you watch it. But in the beginning of the movie, it does give you a disclaimer that it is not made for children. Do not watch it with your children. There's a lot of vulgar language and, you know, to be honest, I don't watch Tyler Perry movies / radio shows. I haven't in years when it comes to him. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Oh. So I take it as you're not a fan of Tyler Perry. You don't like Tyler Perry. Which is fine. Everybody has their reasonings of why they don't like Tyler Perry. Now, for me personally, I think some people, not all, I feel like some people don't like Tyler Perry for absolutely no reason. Like, absolutely no reason. Like, I'll just put it like this. The song. They're not like it. Yeah. 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 I've thoroughly enjoyed Tyler Perry. I think I've seen probably every Tyler Perry play and movie. Do I watch every show? No, no, because I don't really care for every show. The only shows I have watched is The Haves and the Have Nots, Tyler Perry House of Pain, The Oval, or The Queen's Men. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Tyler Perry as well. But I know that's also Christian Keys. Um, And there was another show where it was Mr. Brown, Cora, the two adopted kids, the wife, the husband, a white lady, Tasha Smith. I forget what it's called. But I used to watch that show too. Is that Mr. Brown's house? I think it was something to that extent. Mr. Brown or something like that. I used to watch that too. I don't watch every Tyler Perry show. Now movie, yeah, I think I've probably seen every Tyler Perry movie. Um, yeah. I just like I do like some of the songs from the plays, and I do like the messages that come from the plays and stuff. Because there's always a message to his movies and plays and stuff. So, I am. Oh my god. Evolving Lady. Did you hear that? I'm big. I did not know that. Wow. I don't think I would have known that. Thank you, sir, for letting me know that I'm big. Oh my god. I've been delusional my entire life. Golly, you see, this is what I'm this is what I'm talking about. When I say when I say the dumb shit that be coming out of people's mouths, this is exactly what I mean by that. Cause wow, I didn't know I was big. Oh man, I thought I was skinny this whole entire time. Dang it. No wonder I was trying to figure out where all this meat was and where it came from. Jeez. What you hollering for? Well, y'all come on and keep trolling. I ain't gonna do nothing to keep laughing at y'all. Cause y'all the only one on here looking stupid as fuck. Cause you're not hurting me not one bit. Again, I've been bullied. So I've been talked about since middle school. I'm 34 years old, y'all. It's old. It's old. It's tiring. It's 2026. If y'all think there's not gonna be any type of overweight people on this planet, y'all are delusional as fuck. Not everybody can be skinny. Sorry. Don't nobody want to walk around looking like an unhealthy fucking stick all the time. Sorry. And I hate that misconception too. That motherfuckers think that just because you're overweight, you are unhealthy. Actually, I'm not unhealthy. That's the crazy part. I'm not fit. Because there is a difference. I'm not fit, but I'm healthy. There's nothing wrong with my kidneys. There's nothing wrong with my liver. I'm not diabetic. I'm not pre diabetic. Trust me, I've done my blood work. Everything's fine. So sorry to disappoint you. For all you people who think fat people are just unhealthy swines, just walking around on this planet, sucking up the air and eating everything that they come across. No, not everybody wants to be skinny. So exactly, and not everybody looks right skinny or small. The fuck? Don't nobody want to be a stick. And then on top of that, y'all know all these diseases or whatever that y'all be talking about that big people can get, like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You know you skinny bitches can get it too, right? Y'all are not it's not like these it's not like diabetes be like, oh, there goes skinny person. No, let's not go that way. Oh, there go fat person. No. They don't discriminate. They don't get the diseases don't pick and choose what type of body they go into. Y'all motherfuckers is weird. Y'all obsession with big people is weird. Get over yourselves. And then not all you skinny motherfuckers look good. Half of the time, us big bitches look better than y'all. And can pull more men than y'all. Pull more men and women. Facts. Sickness and disease don't care about age or none of that stuff. Your body keeps up with all the bad health choices you make. Exactly. Exactly. Sickness and disease does not care about age or none of that. It don't care about body type, none of that. None of that. Thank you. Like, what the fuck? Again, people's mental, like, it's. The world is so sad. So sad. It's very unfortunate that we have people out here in the world like that. That's crazy. And it's crazy. I may be big, right? But I don't eat. I don't. I'm first of all. I'm not even. I'm not even a snacker. Like I know everybody has this assumption that big people just eat junk all the time and all. I'm not even a snacker like that. And if I do snack on stuff, it's fruit, yogurt. Believe it or not, I do eat fruit. I do eat yogurt. You know what I mean? I eat my vegetables. I make sure I have vegetables with every meal I make. And if you don't believe me, go look at videos. I have plenty of videos that you can pick and choose from. I have shorts. You can look at any and every meal that I make. You're always going to see a vegetable. Like boy, it's like you can't do nothing but laugh. You can't do nothing but laugh because that's how sad and unfortunate it is for people with these kinds of mindsets. People just either eat a lot or have a really slow metabolism. Thank you. Thank you. And it's crazy because honest to God, I don't even eat a lot. Yeah, I'm big, you know what I mean? Of course, this is throughout over the years. But I also am I am also currently pregnant with twins. But how can I put it? I don't even eat a lot. I used to eat once a day. No lie, hand to God, strike me down right now if I'm lying. I usually eat once a day. But now that I'm pregnant, and then on top of that, I'm currently on medication. So the medication that I take, I have to take with a meal. So now I eat 2 times a day. Even though I ain't gonna say I should be eating more than that because I am pregnant. But sometimes I don't even be having an appetite. Believe it or not. I really don't be having an appetite. I don't. I don't be in the mood to eat. Like today, because all the shit that I was going through today, I wasn't even in the mood. But I didn't finally eat something until fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening. So mind you, I went all day without eating up until 4 o'clock in the evening to finally eat something. And I'm not even supposed to be doing that because I'm pregnant. I don't know if I have a slow metabolism, but I do know I am insulin resistant. And that's why I take medication because I'm insulin resistant. It helps me with my insulin or whatever. Honestly, at this point, people are just ignorant. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna watch. I need something to watch. I'm trying to think. Cause I'm waiting for all these shows to come out. I'm waiting for P Valley to come back out. I'm waiting for Raising Canaan to come out. What's it, Raising Canaan? I'm waiting for Raising Canaan to come out. What's another show? I think part 2 of Bridgerton. Still waiting for that to come out. I don't know if Beauty and Black is fully done. What else? What's another show? Oh man, there's so many shows that I'm waiting for to come out. Uh, but right now, currently watching The Masked Singer and 1,000 Pound Sisters. Since everything else want to take its time to come out, I'm still waiting on You ever seen that show called Star, where it was like a girl group, Queen Latifah, Brandy, and all them on it? I'm still waiting for them to finish that up and come out with that so they can finally end it off instead of leaving where they left it off at. I'm still waiting for that shit. Which they say now it's in the works. They starting to film and shit. Y'all should have been filming. That way, by the time y'all was ready to put it out, boom, y'all could have put it out. Now we gotta wait for y'all to film the shit. God know how long that gonna take. Then again, it's not like it's the rest of the fucking TV show. Y'all gonna turn that shit into a movie. But then we don't know how long it's gonna take for you to film that movie. And my thing is, Lee Daniels. It better be more than an hour. This movie better be at least 2 to 3 hours long. Lee Daniels, I'm not playing with you. Cause how you left it off, 2-3 hours max, should get you to sum up where the hell Star Baby went. Retaliation for the motherfuckers who shut up that wedding. What else got left off? Like what incidents? I'm trying to think. Damn, I'm trying to remember who all died, like, or who all got shot. Did the oh damn, I think he did. Cause I think the groom got shot, right? Did he die? If so, that's fucked up. Cause she just got married. It's like it's so much shit. So that Lee Daniels. So when that movie come out, it better be at least 2-3 hours long. It better not be no 40 something minute movie. No. That bitch better be at least 2 to 3 hours long. It better be 2 to 3 hours long. I am not playing. Cause you got too much to cover. It's too much. Do they finally make it? I mean, they made it as a group or whatever. But didn't they separate too? I don't fucking know. See, that's what I'm that's what I'm talking about. There's so much shit. That's why I'm like, this movie need to be 2-3 hours long. There's so much shit that needs to be covered. What happens to Cotton? You know? Oh. Anyway. Where I go in here? Check her diaper. See if she needs to be changed. Check on my baby. Check on baby. And that's the sucky part too. Now being back to being by myself because of the fact that I'm pregnant and I shouldn't be like lifting heavy stuff or stuff like that. Now back to being by myself, I have to pick up my daughter. So I can pick her up and change her, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And homegirl, she heavy. So it's a mess. It's just a mess. Mess. But it's okay. Because I know God got me and God got her. We gonna be good either way, nonetheless. I'm just really, really, really gonna have to like push through it. Now, what would really help is if they move me down to a bottom apartment. If they move me down to a bottom apartment, I'm cool. Because then I ain't got to worry about it. But if I stay on the second floor, it ain't going to be no good for nobody. No good. At all. What you laughing at? Huh? She ain't laughing. What you laughing at? Oh, and then also, uh, my daughter's supposed to be getting surgery next month on the 12th. So, as y'all already should know, or some of y'all should know, my daughter had hip dysplasia on her left side. Now the doctor's starting to see that it's starting to form on the right side. So she has to get surgery next month. Yeah, so she has to get that same surgery next month on the 12th on the right side this time. So it's like I gotta try not to stress about that as well, because of course, as a mother, you don't want to see your child have to be not only picked and probed, because she's been picked and probed her mostly into her entire life, because she was always in the PICU or NICU, and IVs here, IVs there, needle this, needle that. So it's like having to do that, and then on top of that, of course, you worry about the going under anesthesia part. So it's like trying not to freak out and worry about all that in one, and then when she come out of it, like when she come out of surgery, and then when you go back there to recovery where she's at, and you see your child laying there again, you got tubes and IVs everywhere, and then she whining because you can see she's aching and in pain. You can hear the raspiness because of the damn thing that was the damn tube that was down your throat because you was under anesthesia. It's like, what mother wants to continuously see her child keep going through shit like this? And then it's like, it feels like you can't do nothing about it, because if you don't get it done, she might grow up and live to be in severe pain all the time. So it's like she has to get the surgery, because if not, her hip could completely come out and dislocate. And I don't want that for her. I don't want her to have to be in severe pain all the time. But it's like, to keep having to go under the knife as a mother, you know what I mean, you worry. So it's like now it's like I have to worry about that too, and I have to try not to stress myself about that too, but it's like I can't help it. I cannot help it. That is my child at the end of the day. You know what I mean? When my baby hurt, I hurt. When she go through something, I go through it. Because I'm with her. That is me. You know what I mean? And I can't take that pain away from her. I wish I could, but I can't. So it's like, So I have to try and fight to not stress about this surgery. Or when the time comes for her to get it, I gotta try not to stress myself because I have to remember, bitch, you pregnant. You can't overly worry yourself and stress yourself because you're carrying another human being or two. So it's like that's why I tell y'all I'm going through it over here and I'm trying, you know. I'm trying. I already know I'm strong. I already know that because all the shit that I've endured and been through, I know that already. But it's like, god damn. When it come to my child, I don't play. I don't play when it come to her. I really don't. Ugh, I don't know. But I know God gonna help me get through it. Cause at the end of the day, it's not. Yeah, it's the doctor doing the surgery, but I know it's God who's guiding the doctor's hands and his utensils and stuff like that. So yeah, and I know Lanai's strong too, cause she's been through it before. So and so far, every surgery she has gotten, she has came through every time. So it's just I don't like her having to go through it. That's what I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like is that she has to. And I was crying like a few days ago. I'm gonna try not to cry again. But I was crying a few days ago because it's like all of the trying to stop myself. All the bruises that my daughter has on her body didn't come from her being a normal regular child. It didn't come from her falling. It didn't come from bumping against something or you know what I mean? It didn't come from anything of being a normal child. You know how a normal child would get bruises. Falling down, bumping into something, you know, playing outside. It didn't come from none of that. It came from being poked and probed in surgeries. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, at the end of the day, as she get older, when she get older, that is a part of her testimony. But it's like I still don't like the fact that she had to endure all that as a child. She's only 7, about to be 8. She don't know what it's like to be a kid. She not running around the house, not really playing with toys, none of that. And I want her to be able to live a normal life and be able to have fun, run around, you know, swim. I mean, I take her swimming, but the little heifer don't be trying to move her arms and legs and stuff. So I gotta walk around the pool holding her. Like we've tried to get her to swim, but homegirl just don't be with it. But it's like I don't know. Like I said, just I hurt for her. You know what I mean? She's going through so much. So much. She's had what? One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. It's about to be 6. When they do her right hip, that's 6 surgeries. 6 surgeries throughout her entire life. Here, if well, I ain't gonna say if y'all remember. If y'all were with me way back when I first started, she had a trach in her neck to help her breathe. That got taken out. She got a VP shunt on the right side of her head. She had to get surgery on that twice because the first time she got it put in, and then after a while it does get old, so they have to go in there and I think either put a new one in or revise it. She got it done, so that's twice that they had to go on her head. Her head, y'all. Twice. Then her stomach, she got G-tube. That's how she eats. That's how she gets her medicine. That's another surgery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the left hip, 5. Now the right hip is about to be 6. 6 surgeries, and she's 7 years old, y'all. It's crazy, and all you want out of life is for your child to be happy, be loved, you know what I mean? And try to enjoy the world, even though the world can be cruel and horrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot since birth. Since birth. If y'all go back and watch my pregnancy video about her, I think I show videos or pictures of her when she was smaller, when she was in the NICU, and you can see all the tubes and stuff that was up her nose, down her throat, you know, everything. She was just it was I don't know how to explain it. Just so many tubes and machines and stuff she was hooked up to. It was a lot, and especially being a first time mom by myself, it was a lot. So that's when she got uh the surgery on her left hip the first time. That's on when that was after the surgery, and she had to be in this cast for like a month or two. After she got out of that cast, her legs stayed in this position because she had stayed in this position for like a month or two for so long. So her legs, I guess, got stiff and got stuck like that. Because again, she had to stay like that and be in a cast for a month or two. So this is the exact same surgery she's going to have to get on her right side now. Imagine having to see this, endure this, and do it by yourself. From changing the diaper, or trying to change the diaper, trying to feed her with this cast right here, trying to give her a bath, but you can't really give her a bath because you got to give her a sponge bath because she's in a freaking cast. And then just, again, I'm trying not to cry. Woo. And then just watching her be in pain, the whining, you trying to soothe her, but you can't take that pain and stuff away from her. It's a lot to deal with by yourself. And I was doing it by myself for a very long time with Lanaya. A lot. So when I say I don't play, when it comes to my daughter, I don't play about her. I don't. I really don't. Because she has been through a lot. She's been through a lot. And I honestly, just as a mother, I just want her to be happy. I want her to be healthy. I want her to be able to walk, talk, you know what I mean? Tell me if something's wrong. Tell me how she feeling, you know? That's all you want for your kids, is for them to be healthy and to be fine and to be happy. This was the first time she got that VP shot in her head. You see how they had to cut her hair and put that in her head to drain the fluid out of her brain into her stomach? Y'all see that, right? You see all the stuff she had to be hooked up to? That was her when she was in the NICU. And we were about to fly over here to Vegas. But look at everything she had to be hooked up to. And look how small she was. So again, when I say Lanaya has endured a lot and has come a long way, I don't play about her. I don't. I don't play about my child. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here so I can go give her some water, because I know she wants some water, and change her diaper. Thank you, Evolving Lady, for being my mod. If I start going live more often, I'm gonna keep you as my mod, because you be on it, honey. But I will see y'all, I guess, whenever I post another video or if I go live. And yeah, keep y'all with me on this pregnancy journey. See what's going on. And yeah, make sure you love yourself, love God, and love others. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all.